Good morning and welcome to Sunnyside News, where we bring you only the most positive and interesting information from the heart of Florida right here in Polk County. Today is Friday, May 12th, 2017. I would like to welcome everyone to today's program. Sunnyside News is sponsored by Nature's Place, home of the Key Network and Speech Therapy Services. Moving right into the good news pieces for the week, I would like to share with you a story about Josh Wagler and Tori Smythe, who grew up in the same small town, went to the same church, and are now getting married. However, they also have something the same that is pretty special, as they now share one of Tori's kidneys. Josh was diagnosed when he was just a child with Alport syndrome, a genetic disease wherein he was expected to have kidney failure in his 40s and 50s. Well, the 26-year-old had a recent decline in his health, and when people heard about his situation, many came forward as possible donors. If that wasn't great enough, don't you know, Tori was his girlfriend at the time, and when she came back from testing as a possible donor, she did not hesitate. The couple became engaged while they both were recovering in the hospital, and they are both actually back at work and are planning for their future. What a great story is that. Another story I would like to share with you comes from India, where Cody Khatun was born with 3 legs due to a rare disorder. Well, doctors were perplexed as to what to do. The child, who is now 4, and her mother actually went to Australia, where in November a team of 3 surgeons performed an 8-hour surgery to remove the 3rd leg. Despite concerns about infections and disease developing, Cody did well during and after the surgery. Now she is able to actually not only walk, but to run. What a great happy ending there too, huh? I would also like to share with you the story that is coming to you from Indiana. This is about KJ. KJ is an older Beagle Lab mix, and he went missing from his owner in Indianapolis back in November. Well, thanks to social media and a missing pet alert agency, KJ was reunited with his owner recently, who had all but lost hope of finding KJ. Now there's another happy ending for you. This next story I would like to share with you comes from Miami. When Alexandra Millett was 14, she met a small boy who could not walk, and she realized how fortunate that she was, and she vowed at that time that she would go into a career to help people. Well, a few years later, as she was watching her brother play high school baseball, she became friends with Raquel Cruz, whose son was also on the team. Millett learned that Cruz was a military vet, but who had also suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. She had recently lost her service dog, Blue, and when Millett came to understand what Blue meant and did for Cruz, she knew she had to do something. So she started Blues for Vets, and this is an organization that trains dogs specifically for military veterans. Another great story this week. You know, today is May 12th, and it is the 132nd day of the year. There are 233 more to go this year in 2017. But it was back in 1942, during the Second World War, when that was in full swing, that the U.S. tanker, the SS Virginia, was struck and sank at the mouth of the Mississippi River, right here in the United States, by a German submarine. And it was also on May 12, 1937, that the Duke of York was crowned King George VI of the United Kingdom, following his brother's abdication of the throne. And on May 12th of 2002, former President Jimmy Carter visits Cuba and Fidel Castro, making him the first American to do so since the revolution in 1959. I bet you didn't know all that. Moving right into the events of the weekend, I would like to tell you about today on May 12th is Pops by the Lake. This will be from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is a free event. It will be at the Lake Mirror Amphitheater, where the Imperial Symphony Orchestra will be playing. You can get further information on that by calling 863-688-3743. Another event happening this weekend, all weekend long, is Madagascar, a musical adventure. This is put on by the Theater Winter Haven, and this is an event for the whole family. You can get further information on this one by calling 863-294-7469. Happening on May 13th is the Art Lab at Polk Museum of Art. This is in Lakeland. This is also a free event. This is from 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon, and this provides hands-on learning for all ages. You can get further information on that one by calling 863-688-7743. Well, that is our program for this week, and as usual, I want to leave you with a quote, and this week it goes, "I have seen what a laugh can do. It can transform almost unbearable tears into something bearable, even hopeful." And that was said back in the day by the legendary Bob Hope. So that is our program for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Go out there, have a great weekend. It is Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all. And as usual and as always, remember to keep your sunny side up. Bye for now.